also did, speaking of, being disappointed that fans were leaving the stadium, one other thing that I was super disappointed in was, I don't know if you guys watched the whole game, but did you guys see Zinchenko kick the ball out towards the end of the game?
Yep.
The
I
fuck
didn't
is
see
he
that.
doing?
What happened?
So I forget which Villa player it was, but we were down at that time. There was a Villa player that like went down at half or whatever it was, probably, bullshit per usual, but regardless, he went down, and Zinchenko, we were on a break, or we had an odd man rush, and Zinchenko has it probably at like the 40 maybe, and he's in the middle of the pitch and just turns to the side and kicks it straight out of bounds across the field laterally. I get why players do that sometimes. If it was earlier in
Yeah,
the
but in that
game,
situation,
that's what I'm saying. If it was earlier in the game, fair play, but
Shit out. Yeah.
why when we're down and we're competing for the top of the table, and that's such an important game, every game from here on out is, why are you just like giving up like that? Like,
yeah,
I respect players wanting to be like good humans and respectful, and like I am the first one to do that. But like in that scenario, play on until the ref blows the whistle, and no fan is going to think twice in that situation, except maybe a couple Villa fans, but for the most part, no fan is going to look at that and be like, Zinchenko's a piece of shit for having the ball in that
totally.
space and not kicking it out of bounds, especially being in the middle of the field. It made no sense to me, and that was also super frustrating. There were a lot of frustrating things about this game, from our inability to finish to the fans to Zinchenko doing that. Um, yeah, I think at the end of the day, it was just like a blip, and I don't foresee it happening the rest of the season. But what a fucking awful time for it to happen.